UBL, Ultimate Beat Battle League.
Alright, comfortable surroundings. We in the upper room. Nate from the Lab Ratz, what up?
What up, man?
What's going on? We're gonna get right into it though.
Yeah, man.
Like a lot of people don't know that Lab Ratz is a trio or a production team. Who came up with the name? Second part, what makes you the most standout person?
Well, the first question was Rock and I, and back in 2010, we didn't have a name. It was Rock, Dre, Shells. Dre doesn't make any beats. He's more of like the manager, motivator type guy. Guy come through and be like, hey, you guys aren't making beats. We did that all of 2009, 2010. But Rock was like, what are we gonna do? What's our name gonna be? And he said Lab Ratz, and it was like, what? No way. So I started Googling, you know what I mean? Just started Googling like, yo, all I seen was like a science club and some break dancers. And it might have just been the phone I was on, that I didn't see any other producers or anybody, or I was naive to think there wasn't any other production groups called Lab Ratz, but I didn't see it, so we ran with it and became the Lab Ratz. I rock on FL Studio, and Rock, he rocks on MPC 2000, and so I think the level of production that I have versus him, it's more, I make a lot of beats, and the guys, they really didn't have the time that I had to be able to go out. So that's why everybody sees me, is because I took the step out to go to the clubs and meet the artists and bring them back here to the studio, with highlights. But they all contribute. They just they're really not like limelight type of dudes.
Now you are in the UBL.
Yeah.
So in the beginning it looked like you were against the UBL. So, just let the people know what actually motivated you to get back and to jump in there and go ahead and do that.
Well, it was this, man. Every producer that's been to the beat battles out here knows that, man. People were getting, for other words, getting dicked, man. Excuse my language, but it was just, I didn't feel that it was a fair platform. The beat battles that I went to, I took some L's in some places that dudes would come up and play some just straight doo-doo, and then so I had a bad taste in my mouth with beat battling out here, and I told myself that I wasn't gonna do any beat battles unless it was run by a producer, unless a producer that I know is gonna keep it 100 is gonna do it. And that's when I seen the UBL, I didn't know that Terrific and Dot were running it. I actually declined this shit on some busters. Like, no, I'm not. Matter of fact, I think the quote was, I'm not going to the hi-hat show, And then that's when they told me about Richie, and I was like, that's what it was, man. I found out that Terrific and Dot, I seen Terrific from Rock Battle. I had been looking up to the guy Terrific before I moved from California, and once they said it was run by them, I knew that it was for the producers. It wasn't for any like money, or it wasn't, nobody's gonna be betting on the battles, or nobody was gonna be making, stern shit.
Yeah, so it's just about strictly the
beats.
Yeah,
you're not gonna go in there and win because you got 12 ladies in here screaming for you. You're gonna win because the beat won, and that's what I think. That's what
you might like ladies.
I mean, we love the ladies, but hey, man, I definitely took an L to the screen.
So right now, who are the top 5 producers in the UBL?
Okay, top 5 producers in the UBL. I'm gonna have to go with Hyphen, S-Class, Lolo, Machiavelli, and Sound Solutions, and in no order except for Sound Solutions at the very bottom. Salute to Solutions, man.
That works.
You ain't dope, nigga. It's my dogs, man, definitely, man. And at the top, man, S-Class. That just cause it's his aura. It's like a walking positive energy, dude, that you feel just. There it is right there, yeah. Top of the list, S-Class. Bottom of the barrel, Sound Solutions.
There it is. There it is. You took one loss to Richie Rich, and it was kind of back and forth about, did you take a L? Did you win? Was it close? Wasn't it close?
Man,
Just
I watched
explain
that
a little
battle.
bit of
I
that.
watched that battle, and I guess when you're battling for the championship, it is, was the beats good enough to beat the champion, to take it away? You know what I'm saying? You can't tie the champion. You got to take the belt from somebody. So I don't think. Look, let's put it like this. Going through the tournament and then battling Richie was an awesome experience, and I hope that every producer gets to do that, because that just shows you I had beats. I could have won 10 more beats with him. You know what I'm saying? We could have won. I could have did that tournament again. You know what I'm saying? So I think that battle was controversial because I did feel like I edged him, but in his last beat, I did get in his car and rock with him. You know what I'm saying? That might have been something. With it, you know? Richie was a good opponent. I'll just keep it 100. Yeah, I felt I won that night.
That's
I mean, yeah, I did feel I won that night. You know, being that I went through the tournament and then faced him and then had more to go and then went into an extra round with him. I think that's what happened. Did we?
So you were prepared.
I was prepared for that.
That would.
But I wasn't prepared to battle Richie that night. But I was prepared as a beat battler, just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case someone's like, we need another round. You know, I didn't want to be that dude. I don't have
Small note.
Hey, listen, you
producers might want to know that.
come on, man. But a lot of people, producers will knock you for that. Like, man, you prepared too many beats. No, man, you gotta be prepared. The worst thing in the world is I don't have any more beats.
Yeah, at a beat battle.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So might not get the chance to beat battle against Richie Rich again. How do you feel about him leaving, stepping away from making beats and going to the beat battle?
I bodied him. I bodied him so bad that he didn't want to do it no more. You feel me? And so if he wants to keep it 100 and say that's what happened, he can. But if he wants to say that I want to focus on a different avenue, I would, rightfully say that I pushed him into that other avenue. No disrespect to Richie, I loved his beats, but to all producers, dude, they don't want it as bad as me, man. And Richie didn't want it as bad as me, and that's why I'm the champ now.
So what was your toughest beat battle?
My toughest beat battle had to be Andre Palace.
Why?
Because he's like a young phenom, man. He's very, very, very good with his kicks, his snares, his snare rolls. He brings excitement to the battles. He's a showman. You know what I mean? It was like, you guys see me, I burn on people, I crip walk on me, you know what I'm saying? I do the thing, I'm feeling my music, and it was going against some producer that feels his music. And he feels his music just as much as I feel my music.
So you actually put on a show
yes,
dope production.
Yeah, so I think I had to battle not only his beats, I had to battle his character and his showmanship. And so that had to be my toughest battle. Like Richie was both Richie battles, I felt like I won. Sound Solutions, get out of here. He wasn't ready.
Having your own beat battle brand, what keeps you, going back and participating in the UBL?
Because if it wasn't for the UBL, I don't think that I would have been able to honestly run my own beat battle, or even think about doing this on a weekly basis. I believe that they gave me the go. They gave me the motivation, and if it wasn't for UBL, this wouldn't be. This wouldn't be at all, man. There would be no platform for me to be a champion. There would be no platform for me to even say I am a champion. You know what I'm saying? I would still be out here battling in leagues that some people say are janky, or not even leagues. You know what I'm saying? I would be out here battling just to battle for nothing, just to go there and lose in the first round on some fuck shit.
So jump back into the Palace thing. Just touch on the feeling of the Palace battle.
Man, I watched the Andre Palace. I watched our battle, and it was a tough battle. I can honestly say that my second round was might have been subpar to my first round, and his second round to me was subpar to the battle. Our third round, I feel like he did a great job with the flip, but I don't think that he did it like me. I don't think anybody would ever flip Thriller like that. Not even to be arrogant. And then our fourth round, I think the stipulations of him not being ready is what got it. So I'm going to have to say that I won on technical value, technical terms. the battle was so dope that it had to come down to technical.
When you do the battle, what's the hardest thing to do? To start the battle or follow up with the guy that already started?
Oh man, for me personally is starting the battle, because I'm one of those producers that come with 50 beats, 40 beats. I come with 40 beats. And so it's like, okay, it's like I'm good with the rebuttal naturally. Like I said, that naturally, that's with me. I see what you do, and then I can do it. But starting off the battle had to be the hardest thing for me.
So your next opponent, Diggity Dash.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts on that?
Diggity Dash is he is a feared producer out here, I would say. First time I ran into him was 3 years ago. 4 years ago I seen him battle. I was definitely impressed with him. He was actually one of the only producers that really took us Lab Rats, because it was me and Shells were in the light at the time, like, during that battle. He was really the only dudes that reached out to us and made us and told us what we could have done better. I don't really fear him too much because his music is beautiful, and he runs with another feared producer out here. I don't want to mention his name, but they make dynamite music together. But in my heart, man, it's all about beat battle slaughter, man. And I don't think he has it. I know he doesn't have it in his heart. He wants to make beautiful music. He probably wants to sell a record. I want to sell a record too, but I want to smash somebody in the face, like slap down. They don't want it as bad as me. Like, they don't want it as bad as I do.
Well, I'm kind of glad we named the last round the slap down.
I
think I'm glad we called it that, just for the simple fact that goes with the vibe of what you talking about.
I appreciate it, Yeah, but there's all respect to his craft, man. I think he's gonna lose because he's not a showman, and he thinks he's gonna come in and play something beautiful, and I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna play something hard, body, and I'm gonna get the crowd involved. And it's not going to be just because my people are in the building. I'm going to go in there and put on a show.
So is that why you think you actually held the crown that long?
I think I held the crown that long because battlers don't come to put on a show. They come to play a beat they think is dope, or they have an artist come in. Preparing for a battle for me, man, is like, I make a beat, I get it in, I mix it down, then bring the beat back in and put all the drops and shit in there, man. But it's because I want to do it. And my engineer, High Life, man, he keeps me motivated. And I have a lot of producers around in my corner that keep me motivated, that will motivate me and humble me all the time. And I just feel like I have a better chance and a better team behind me than he does, just because I'm open to it and I respect everybody. It's a respect thing, but he don't want it as much as me. That's his period. They don't want it as much as me. I want this. I'm gonna hold the belt until somebody comes to take it, until T-Rific or Dadar comes down. I'm just being 100%, dude. I'm not losing that belt because I want it. My heart is on it.
So outside of the UBL, who do you want to see? Who do you want to battle if you could?
There's two guys. I want to battle Joey Crack, just so I could put him down in front of everybody, just so he can take his championship wins in them other leagues and throw him down the toilet. Because I'm that dude, and them wins over there don't mean shit. 100%. Definitely. And I want to battle John Vegas. And I'm ready. Vegas, if you're ready for it and you want to do it on a respect level, on a mutual grounds, I'm ready for Vegas.
Look at the dead stare though.
100%. And then we can already take Better Beat Bureau and throw them in the trash can, because we don't even want to see them around here no more. I don't even want to battle anybody from this. Salute to my homeboy Dip Stacks. He's an antagonist to get our respect, but any of those other producers duck and beat battles because they feel they're better and they're arrogant. You're not better than me. You ain't beat me. Your wins don't count. Period. If it ain't in the UBL with a Lab Rats beat battle, don't fucking count. I'm sorry.
So July. What's gonna go down in July?
Slap. Super slap. Smash mouth. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Falcon slap.
Cool.
Falcon slap, baby.
Y'all already heard it. Slapdown is gonna go down July 18th. I can't wait for it. I know y'all can't wait for it. I definitely appreciate your time, sharing some of your thoughts and views with the world. Got me ready to beat battle, and I don't make beats, but it's cool.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go push a couple of keyboards and do what I do. I'm inspired.
Rocking, man.
So
thank you for coming to the upper room.
Yeah. It's all gravy. So another shout out for your peoples and then we can roll.
Man. Hey, I definitely want to give a big shout out to all our upper room artists, man. Sick Mike, SK, Ronnie Mills, man. Hustle. Definitely want to give a big shout out to Cash and Point Guard, man. And a big shout out to Hudson Iguan who helped me run the battle. And most of all, I want a big shout out to G-Man and the UBL staff. And not just because you came, bro, but just because if it wasn't for G-Man and the UBL staff, none of this wouldn't even be. People can say, you know, that they woulda, shoulda, coulda, but this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? So G-Man and UBL staff is what happened. Salute to them and the squad for putting on for the producers.
Yeah. So we will see y'all July 18th.
It's on, baby.
Let's get it.
UBL. Ultimate Beat Battle League.